Wishart.
Mr Speaker, can I thank Leader of the House for announcing the business for next week and fully endorse what she said and what you said, Mr Speaker, about the Voice and Vote exhibition in Westminster Hall. And as Gareth Southgate's finest gets ready to face the might of Belgium, almost ironically, the Prime Minister is off to Brussels today, and we're wondering who's going to fare best in the battles with Barnier's Barmy bureaucrat army. Where Gareth Southgate has Harry Kane as his mercurial talismanic frontman, the Prime Minister has well, the Foreign Secretary and his woeful disciplinary record, his tendency to mouth off at his own side before being offered up for transfer. Where Southgate's side is a well-organised, disciplined unit, the Prime Ministers couldn't be more shambolic and indisciplined, more likely to score a series of own goals. But as all these St George's flags go up today, we could all join in. We only sing when we're leaving. Mr Speaker, can we please have a debate on all this dark money that's running rampant through some political parties in this House? Earlier this week there was an investigation from BBC Northern Ireland which shone a shocking light on the practices of former Scottish Conservative Vice Chair Richard Cook and the funding of some of the Leave campaign. What this did was to raise further questions about donations to the Scottish Conservatives, where some £319,000 has been given or loaned to Conservative candidates in Scotland from the shady Scottish Unionist Association Trust. This trust has no official address, no history of transparency, but has made donations to at least 2 members from the Scottish Conservatives from the benches opposite. Now, I have asked the Electoral Commission to fully investigate the Scottish Unionist Association Trust, this murky organisation which has been bankrolling the Tories in Scotland for the past few years. But we need a full debate on this dark money, as I fear we're only seeing the tip of the Scottish Tory dodgy donations iceberg. And lastly, Mr Speaker, the Scottish schools have broken up for the summer holidays, and where members represent English constituencies will again get the full benefit of being able to spend the full summer holidays with their school children. We in Scotland will not. So on behalf of all the Scottish members of Parliament here today, thank you once again, Leader of the House.